Hello, 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 beloveds. Oh, welcome again to Morning of the Dove. This week, we are talking about the miracle zone. We have talked about what it looks like when the clock runs out and taking the shot anyway. We've talked about the shot being the faith in motion. We've incorporated Kobe Bryant, who I love. And this is the Morning of the Dove. This is a daily consecration, returning us to the eternal love of the divine presence. It's an opportunity for you, for me, to lean into devotion. To lean into devotion by embracing a sacred pause. The pause of the life-giving breath. And also returning your awareness to the power of the presence that is always here within you. So welcome. Welcome as we speak about the miracle zone. Now, sorry, before I even start talking, let's place our hand on our heart. Let's just center in together, coming in to alignment together, recognizing the power and the presence of the eternal love of Spirit, of God, of oneness, of interconnectedness, the realization that we are living with the eternal presence. And we just open with gratitude that we have this time to come together. We have this time to come together and feel this oneness, feel the light in our heart that connects us to the divine light of all that is. Taking this time to come home to our holy temple. And so, beloveds, I'm so grateful that you have joined me today. And we're talking about the miracle zone. And the miracle zone for me is no joke, because it's not like I have walked around life and everything has just been handed to me. So therefore, I live in perpetual miracles, and I'm going to give you the 3 steps to enlightenment and you'll live in a perpetual thing of miracles. No, actually, it's just the opposite for me. I have a lot of gifts, don't get me wrong. And I have been through it. I've been through it. Either I created the problems or other people have created the problems, but I did not have an easy life. And yet I had a graced and blessed life. And this is what I want you to hear, and this is what I want you to know. That no matter what is happening, there is a way out. No matter what you are going through, and I haven't presenced this in my other videos. And this one feels important. Today is the birthday of my nephew who was murdered. And they put 17 thingies in his bodies. I'm being mindful so they don't stop me, because we're not allowed to talk about things like that on YouTube. But it was heinous and it was brutal, and he was 23. And his time really did run out. And yet he's with us every day as a family. And I swear he is the reason that my children are thriving. He and my children were very close. They grew up together as best friends. So I guess I presence that because this miracle zone that I'm talking about doesn't mean that life always works in ways we can understand. And at this time in our world, there is a lot happening where seeming hate is setting in, and people are without paychecks and unable to eat, and lots are happening, right? People are losing their benefits, and people are laughing while they're doing it to people. And yet, God always provides. And I know this is a truth. I know this is a truth, not because I've studied, not because of my spiritual acumen and all the study I've done, but because I'm a human where God has always provided, where I didn't see a way out. So, what do you do when time runs out? What do you do? What do you do? I can tell you what I do. Likelihood of me crying and eating a bag of potato chips is high. I can tell you that. I find community that will love me but not require me to speak about it. I don't like to talk about it when I'm going through it. I just need to be around people who inspire me and through their life show me a way out. I hit my knees and I pray and I ask for help. I journal. I will read things. I draw. I paint. I will listen to chronic YouTubes on people who inspire me so I can shift the condition of my mind. I believe that our mind is one of the worst things. It could be our ally or our foe. I journal. I say my affirmations. I meditate. I go to the gym. These are all the things that I do. And in my mind, when time has run out and all else has failed, those are the things that work every time. Oh, and I left one out. I go be of service to somebody else. And I get outside of myself. Now, if you've grown up poor, like I have, you know that that community, the people who have no financial resources, are some of the most generous people I know. And I say that because they know what it feels like when time has run out and you've got nothing left to lose. So they're the first ones to give a hand to the next one. It's oftentimes the most broken who are the most generous. But when time runs out, and you are in a miracle zone, we are on the edge. Yesterday I called it the edge of the impossible. To find the edge of the possible. That is when I must have faith of a mustard seed in the darkness. The faith of a mustard seed in the darkness. Really feel that. Because when there's no way out and that anxiety takes hold, or that mental, whatever that is, starts moving, it will talk you out of any notion that there's a miracle available to you. And so, beloveds, today, when we talk about this is where our actions and anyway, our belief anyway, becomes the most important thing we hold on to. And the invitation is to stop measuring miracles by the clock and begin trusting in the timelessness of God's work. Divine order is never rushed. It could take 10 years. It could take 10 years or longer for a dream to come true. We're so conditioned to have immediate satisfaction that we forget that sometimes the infinite is working on things so big on our behalf. I also know that I have to come into harmony with the sacredness of gratitude, to be grateful for every single waking breath. Yes, beloveds, to be grateful for every single thing, everything. So when time runs out, it's as if we just let our hands off everything and time suspends itself. And it is in that place that the miracle zone just flows. That's the flow. That's the flow. That's the zone. When we are suspended. We talked yesterday about taking the shot in faith. You might get a moment of a thought where you're given some guidance and you take that action, and that is faith in action. And then there are times where you are just suspended and you are sitting midair, midstream, feeling like you don't have a parachute and you're just gliding through that sky. And this is when you have that faith of a mustard seed. And I promise you, the miracles show. The ways out show. And it doesn't mean we don't have to do work to get out of our own way, right? We have to work. Faith without works is dead. That's the truth. We have to do the work. But sometimes the work is the faith. Sometimes the work is the faith. And I'm here to invite you, beloveds, today. Yesterday, we started talking about our miracle journey. Started talking about that miracle journey and starting to pay attention to the synchronicities. Your affirmation today is I live in divine timing, and every moment unfolds in perfect rhythm. Nothing is late, and everything is in motion for my good. Everything is in motion for my good. Say that. Say that out loud. Own that. Claim that. Demand it. Make that your holy word today. Nothing is late and everything is in motion and delivered for my good here today. So we stop there. We stop there. Right there. And we're going to pray this out. Infinite presence, God, remind me today that I am not racing against time, that I am moving with eternity. Lift my eyes beyond the clock and into the rhythm of creation with you. Align me with you into your rhythm. I know that where I see delay, you see preparation. Where I feel pressure, you feel peace. I know that as I release the urgency and return to trust within you, all of my needs are met, and I have a knowing that all of this belongs to me, and it is guided by a love that never hurries, never forgets. Let me breathe in the assurance that you are already here, working in ways beyond my comprehension, weaving all things good for my behalf. I know it, and I am here, my beloved, beloved, beloved infinite presence, to be of maximum service. And I know that by me surrendering into you, I am cared for so I can go out and be the best version of me out in this world to do your works and to do good. And so it is. Amen, 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 amen. Till tomorrow, beloveds.